Fucking bullshit fucking game. Fucking seriously.
I don't know if I can go on. How's this?
Yeah, restrain your fucking mother, you piece of shit. I don't give a shit. Oh yeah, you just keep going.
Sunbrook is...
Are you fucking... You're fucking kidding me. You are fucking kidding me! Oh, yeah, obviously you go first. Oh, there's a mighty shot.
Oh.
28 fucking percent. Alright, whatever.
My turn.
Dude, why does she do 32 fucking damage on these guys? Wait, hold on. She's not behind him? Where the fuck is he facing? Fuck you.
Yeah.
He still hits! I love how they're going. Uh-huh. Yeah. What? Hey, that's gonna cause a chain reaction. Look at that. He's fucking nowhere near. I don't understand. So, we just had that. We just fucking had that. Nothing fucking happened, right?
I'll take it from here. Ever to serve my lord. I don't know if I can go on. Prepare yourself. Too slow.
Whoa, he missed. Holy motherfucking shit. He missed.
I can still move. I'll take this. I'll take this.
Fucking joke. You fucking cause double teams when you're nowhere near each other. It's fucking amazing. It really is just fucking amazing how this game works. Meanwhile, I'm doing the same shit and that doesn't trigger shit. So go fucking suck a dick.
Here goes.
You're going pretty quickly. Didn't you just go like 5 seconds ago? How does that fucking work exactly? How does that fucking work exactly?
Time to work.
This game is fucking garbage. This game is absolute fucking garbage. You go through all this fucking trouble, you waste fucking 5 hours fucking watching cutscenes for no fucking reason because nothing that these cutscenes like elicit means jack shit in the game. God, that's fucking pathetic. That's fucking pathetic. This game is fucking pathetic. It seriously fucking is.
Time to work.
Can I go now? Thank you. This guy'll never fucking die.
Victory is within reach.
Speaking of guys that'll never die, here comes the fucking boss of this game, of this fucking area.
This will prove useful.
I've been waiting for this. I'll be your shield.
The hunt is on. You'll get no mercy from us.
No, huh? Doesn't trigger anything. God, you like throwing shit, huh?
Try this.
It's only a flesh wound.
That guy won't die.
Out of my way!
Thank you.
Time to take flight. From this range.
Yeah!
Time to work. Try this.
Thank you.
This'll hurt. Sound strike.
That woke him up. Why is he going again? Why is he going again?
It's only a flesh wound. Now or never.
Here I come. From this range.
No.
Your orders? This is the end.
Thank you.
Don't let them escape! Minister Sorslay's done for if that ledger gets out!
Go through all this trouble with these fucking cutscenes just to get to a point where you have a battle that you're overwhelmed because you can't fucking get any kind of promotions, you can't get any kind of... And you can't get your blacksmith to reinforce anything, you're just stuck in the same fucking spot. It's leveling up.
Now we must hurry to Minister Camsell.
Not a step further, Wolfort. I am not so kind a master as to let betrayal go unpunished.
You are no master of mine.
Bastard! Give me the ledger or I will take it by force.
So, that ledger is what all the fuss is about.
Well, we're gonna wait another 15 fucking hours just to get to the next battle. Now, if I can get this done with fast enough, I can, do a mock battle.
Falls under my purview.
Indeed. But upholding justice falls under mine.
Here, Minister. I think you'll find the contents of this ledger most illuminating.
Will I? I shall be the judge of that.
Stop! Close that ledger! You have no grounds to pry into my affairs!
Such unsightly behavior, Minister Sorsley. But you're too late. The mongrels already seized your treasure.
Exham! You masterminded this plot! You two-faced cur!
Again, is there a war going on? This seems a little bit more personal.
You were the one who passed me the information.
I did what was necessary to protect Hyzant, but credit for the success must go to you, Minister Camsell.
Well, this is coming with me.
Seems we played right into his hands,
Perhaps, but we secured Hyzant's trust nevertheless. That, I think, is worth its weight in gold.
Indeed, my lord. Now all there's left to do is await the Hierophant's judgment.
I gotta promote Eridor. Oh, wait.
Sorsley end, you will hear the Hierophant's judgment.
Appropriating salt blessed by the goddess to fill your own coffers is tantamount to sacrilege. Therefore, Sorcery End, you are to make 2 sacrifices to the goddess in penance. The first is your position in the Saintly Seven. The second is your life.
Wait, please!
There's my Lila.
I can explain. Forgive me. Have mercy! Ah!
Oh, shit.
With these sacrifices, wrongs have been righted. May the goddess be pleased. You have our deepest gratitude.
Didn't think it was going to be like that. Anyway, you can't promote, you can't reinforce, you can't be stronger than your enemies. And your strategy doesn't mean jack shit when they can do group attacks from different angles that you could never perform yourself.
That same day, word spread throughout Hyzant of Sorcery End's demise, and that of House End along with him.
They do way too much damage. You have these enemies that are twice as strong as you are. Oh yeah, and by the way, we've had 15 battles. So let's go to the encampment. I think Eridor's the next one to get... I don't know. Again, it's so difficult to figure this out because... What do we have? You don't have another medal? Why did you only have one? How come they only have one Medal of Bravery? Who's next in line? I mean, she should be promoted too. She's really, but he could be promoted too. But yeah, he's got to be next. Higher leveled. So next would be Benedict, I think. I mean, it's taking way too fucking long. Hi, baby doll. Oh my god. Isana. I'm in love with you. Nope, not yet. What about you? I've got some money. Upgrade available for Benedict, upgrade available for my... Oh, God, I love you. Yummy. I guess we'll give him I can get his strength up, I can get his defense up, I can get his max HP up. What about you? I don't have enough iron. You sell anything different? New? Anything? Quality fiber, wind I'll buy that later. Now, more reminiscent. I don't even care. I mean, again, can I say this one more time? So, the storyline, the theme of this is what? Betrayal?
You've gotten better, my friend. Much better.
You both suck.
Only because I've had you to train with.
You both suck. I'd like to reinforce your equipment, but, you know, I just don't get materials. So...
And still you're all but my...
Again, writing stories, alright? So let's say, just for the sake of argument, the theme is friendship, the power of love, whatever the hell you want to call it, right? Okay. The whole point of exhibiting that is through combat. It's called triangle strategy, okay? Game is called Trying to. So the title has something to do with the theme of the game and what you're trying to accomplish. Okay. So again, this is lazy writing in the modern era, and considering that nobody on YouTube really knows what lazy writing is, they can't displace lazy writing from metaphor and vice versa. Let me explain to you what lazy writing is.
To hear convincing argument as to why.
You do not hear because you do not.
You're talking about a war, okay? Now, again, let's look at Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem has, we're all students, we're all hanging out together, we're learning from one another. You got the teacher, and the teacher's doing all this, and blah, 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 blah. But insidiously, throughout the course of the first half of the game, while you're in school, there seems to be some kind of underlying issue involving some Flame Emperor, which happens to be Edelgard. Edelgard wants to denounce the church and start an empire of free people from the church. Because it's Japan, and they're all about freeing everybody from empires, or empires freeing people from dictatorships, whatever the fuck.
You presume upon matters.
So again, you can have constant battles. You can just keep fighting and gaining levels for your characters, letting them promote, letting them level up, letting them become what you want them to become, and everything like that. You can recruit. You can spend your time doing whatever you want to do, right? Okay. So that when you get to the big war, which, by the way, revolves around the church and getting rid of the church, or defending the church, or learning the facts.
If only I had kept my emotions in check.
When you get to that point, you've fought so many battles, and you feel like you've been a part of a war. Okay? With this game, we keep having to build individual characters. As we continue to build individual characters, now you are lazily trying to get me into the characters, in which case now I want to see Roland's resolution. I want to see Federica and Serenoa's marriage and relationship bud. I want to get to all these different things. So the combat without permadeath, the reason why your characters don't suffer permadeath is because your characters are going to keep dropping in battle. Seeing as how you're always going to be overwhelmed. Seeing as how they don't give you battles so you can level up, promote your characters. You don't get medals of honor. You don't get new items or equipment, and you don't get a bunch of rings or whatever that you can use to enhance your physical defenses or whatever. You don't get the materials. You don't get the money. You don't get anything to really enhance your physical prowess in any way, shape, or form. So instead, you're going to constantly fight for the sake of figuring out what each character is going to progress to next. That's all it is. So your battles, like Federica falls in battle every fucking battle. Gila falls in battle pretty much every battle. Serenoa falls in battle pretty much every battle. They all fall in battle, but they're fine. The next battle could happen 5 minutes later, and they're perfectly fine.
Even so, I am certain it takes its toll on him.
But the reason why we're doing all this battle and all this combat and all this shit every now and then is so that we can waste 40, 50 minutes per figuring out whether or not Frederica is going to get the wedding dress she wants, whether or not Gila is going to learn the things that she was looking to learn and ask for us, whether or not Roland's going to figure out this, that, or the other thing about his parents, whether or not Frederick or Benedict and Anna are going to be bestest buddies. It doesn't fucking matter to me. They're 16-bit characters, and I don't give a shit about this when I'm playing video games. I just wanted to play a game that makes me stress over every decision I make in combat, because my characters, which shouldn't die in combat because I'm able to enhance their abilities and their armor and whatever.
Thank you, Frederica.
In constant battles.
Of course.
They're not doing that because there's no battle. There's nothing. It's just storylines. And even if it weren't 16-bit, even if this was fully motion captured and all these trees and shit looked real or whatever, like all the games everyone beats off to, these fucking so-called online video game critics, whether they're professional critics or they just get paid on YouTube bitching and moaning about things they don't like, nitpicking things to death that they didn't appreciate the characters in, or freak out because From Software made another fucking Dark Souls game that they called Elden Ring. Whatever it is that gets you people off on video games, right? The whole concept of, even if this game looked exactly like those games and all these people are motion, I still wouldn't give a fuck. Because you didn't call it triangle fucking storyline. You called it triangle fucking strategy, meaning that I'm supposed to be strategizing. This is not strategy. This is Frederica's personal fucking issues. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Doesn't make any fucking difference to me. I don't go through battles just because I can't wait to see how these characters are going to evolve. But again, lazy writing. You're focusing on characters. You're not focusing on gameplay. You're not focusing on the storyline. There's no war going on here. As Frost won, they took over the Kingdom of Glenbrook. It's over. So now what are we doing? We're trying to get Sorcerer arrested? What the fuck's that got to do with anything involving As Frost or Glenbrook? 2 people tried to march onto our town. We defeated both of them. So now Wolford's completely in the clear. In fact, As Frost has completely forgotten about us. So we can just chill while Cordelia plots out her vengeance. Because we have to focus on her character development as well. So there's no war.
Yes, I'm certain he would be delighted by anything that you make.
But I've never cooked before. I doubt anything I make would suffice.
I love you, Japan. I really do. You have to have this trope where a woman can't cook. It's amazing.
What matters isn't the result, but the feeling behind it.
Am I missing something? Like I said, that's lazy writing. When you don't have a fucking story, when your story is just stuff that happens around characters and how they evolve, that's not a fucking storyline. Okay? That's a fucking puppet show. But that's what writing is now. Writing is this lazy fucking bullshit where you have nothing to say, you have no point in what you're doing, you have no fucking theme, you have no plot, nothing. You just continue to make characters that you think are relatable to people, and thus, there's your storyline. That's not storytelling. And as I've said, wouldn't give a flying fuck. This is supposed to be a video fucking game. You know why Nintendo is the best fucking company? You know why Nintendo can take down anything with the Wii shop and all that stuff? Because they make fucking video games. That's why the Wii sold over 130 million consoles. That's why the Switch is going to sell over 200 million consoles. Because they make fucking video games. And maybe I don't want to play Returnal or Deathloop or any of these fucking games that focus too much on character development and don't actually have video games. Maybe I want to play a game. My God, I'm in love with you. Maybe I want to play a video game called Triangle Strategy that's got 16-bit characters where I can utilize Bewitching Dancer, huh? Where I can utilize your combat system specifically put aside for a game that's supposed to be about strategy and combat. Like, you know what would be great? If all these actions and all these battles, there were so many battles, and we did side battles, and we said certain things, whatever, would get Lila to join my group. Get this guy to join my group. Get that guy to, not some random fucking juggler kid.
Be my guest.
Or a merchant that just pisses people off. Like, people like this. God, I love you.
But of course, Minister, I was only...
I'm telling you, people, I'm telling you right now, okay? Any one of you that thinks you're playing video games when you're playing on the PC, PS5, Xbox, you don't know shit about video games, okay? You don't know a fucking thing about video games. Video games are not art, they're not movies. And again, character development is not storytelling. It's not art, it's not movies, it's not cinematography, it's not cinematics, it's nothing related to that at all. Character development is just character fucking development. You can have the shittiest characters in the world, but if you have a great storyline, the storyline could be the theme, the plot could be that these characters are the shittiest characters in the world. Because it's telling that story of shitty characters for a purpose. Like, if your theme is that the 1%ers are the most useless fucking horrible human beings on the face of the earth, and they are, then you can write a good story involving useless fucking people doing nothing. Make it entertaining because you're making the point that these are the 1%ers and they're fucking useless and disgusting. But when you're only focusing on me relating to characters, then you've got a shitty story. Because your story has no theme, it has no plot. Like DC movies. No plot, no theme, nothing. Like this game. No plot, no theme, nothing.
What shall you do now?
Well,
go home?
The Holy One wishes to aid House Wolford.
Thank you, Your Holiness.
Your house is...
I'm just so fucking sick and tired of listening to a bunch of fucking 20-year-old suburbanite bourgeois cocksuckers on YouTube bitching about, hey, I like this character. I'm not into these characters. I don't give a shit. That's your personal fucking opinion. Do you know what the plot is? If you don't know what the plot is, then shut the fuck up because you don't know what the fucking basis of the storyline is. And if you don't know what the basis of the storyline is or the theme of the storyline is, whatever, then you shouldn't be saying anything about the fucking movie or the video game or whatever. Metroid Dread, great game. Played it again. Loved it. Yeah, I got pissed off at the same bosses and mini-bosses I got pissed off at before, but the game was tremendous. You know why? It was a fucking game. 6+ hours of me finding things and destroying things and going through maps. It was a great game. And I wonder why people get so nitpicky with that game and not games like this, or games that Sony produces exclusively, or games that From Software produces where it's the same fucking game you've just played 1,000,000 times under a different title. They just gave you a jump attack.
They are descendants.
They don't get nitpicked. No, those games are fucking perfect. But games that Nintendo has exclusively, or games that Nintendo produces exclusively, oh, they get nitpicked to no end. Shin Megami Tensei 5, 8.25 in the same magazine by the same group of people that gave fucking Persona 5 9.5. Why? Why?
To see them return to their rightful home.
Game is great. It's smooth. It's clean.
It is not my place to make demands. I am merely...
Why is Persona 5 a shitty high school sim so much better? You know why? Because it's got relatable characters. It's like when I was a teenager and I wanted to rebel. I don't give a shit. Game sucks. This game sucks. I can't wait till tomorrow. Rune Factory 5 starting tomorrow, folks. You heard it here first. Rune Factory 5 starting tomorrow. Can't wait to put this shit away. Don't want to play it for now, all right? Want to get away from this. I have more fun making fucking websites for my Raka site channel than I have watching this shit.
Is that a reason to cast aside its honor? My father, as well, likely had a hand in orchestrating their protection.
Ah, my friends. I apologize that we once again meet under dire circumstances.
I don't give a shit what the circumstances are.
One I do not envy. Have you decided?
Not yet. We will, you can be sure.
They've got us by the small ones, and they know it. They made this request full aware of our history.
Lest you misunderstand, allow me to illuminate your position. You are not the noble
Please.
you think yourselves to be. You are vultures, feeding off the scraps of Sorceley's corpse.
You've got some nerve.
I speak from experience when I say that the title of Saint is not to be worn lightly. Are you prepared?
Prepared? For what?
Doubtless you are aching to break free of your fetters, to take wing and soar. To do that, blood must be spilled. The blood of enemy, friend, and self alike. Your freedom lies at the end of a trail of dead. If you are not prepared to make that journey, to endure that sacrifice, then cast aside your pretensions and grovel.
Grovel or bleed. Poor options, both.
What the fuck are we talking about here? I don't care. I don't care. Really, I don't. I don't give a shit. I'm sorry if you do care about this bullshit, but I'm telling you as a fact, this is a bad storyline, and that makes this a bad game. Just like The Last of Us, Last of Us 2, all these games, God of War, bad gameplay, bad storyline, focusing too much on relatable characters, and not actual gameplay. That's bad. Now, if you like that, that's your business. But I am just tired of these fucking so-called story-driven, which are more character-driven games. Especially when there should be more combat going on, and there's not combat going on. There's more of this fucking storyline, which is just how this person feels about this scenario, how that person feels. I don't fucking care. And it's not because I don't relate to the characters, it's because I don't give a shit. It's a fucking video game. You know why I love the characters from Fire Emblem Three Houses? I'll bring that game up again, because I fucking fought with them. And I saw their personalities in battle.
Sounding more credible than ever.
And I knew, hey, I don't want to lose that unit. That's a good fucking unit. It's game. I wouldn't be so angry if I could just take on side battles, not just these mock battles when they feel like having them. And not have 20-minute cutscenes every fucking time I do something. And you actually had a storyline and a war going on.
Lord Serenoa, I believe it may be in our best interests to turn over the Roselle after all.
But they fought so hard to escape, Hyzant. They would never agree to return.
It would be a show of good faith to the Saintly Seven and secure House Wolford's safety. If the situation calls for force, well, we must be prepared, to borrow Minister Exham's words.
I see. Give me time to think over the matter.
Is that what this shit's about? Fucking pink-haired people? Why you need more slaves?
Oh, she left for the source with Prince Roland. She said she wanted to see where the Roselle lived for herself.
Ah, indeed. Byzantine law requires all Roselle to make their home at the source.
She is most troubled over this, Lord Serenoa. Please, if you could...
She's only half.
I will make for the source at once.
Only half. God in heaven. Are you fucking serious? Look at all these characters I never use. I tried to strategize, but... Let me see. Yeah, we have one. Yay. Get some iron out of it. I'll do that later. I'll do that whenever we get back to this. I'm going to put it to you like this. We've got, from what I can tell, 3 months until the game after Rune Factory 5. And I'm going to be doing Rune Factory 5 starting tomorrow. No more of this shit. For a while, I'll come back to it and try to finish this dumb fucking thing off. But such wasted potential, such waste, 17 hours. Let me just count something here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we've had like 19 battles, about 20 battles. So we get a battle every hour, pretty much, right? So anyway, I'll come back to this later. And tomorrow we'll start Rune Factory 5. Most likely a real video game. I'll see you then.